Well, I'm very excited about the 2019 vintage of S.L.V. or Stag's Leap Vineyard. Really was a fantastic vintage. In 2019, we did get some kind of crazy weather during bloom. So we had a fair amount of rainfall. Rest that did produce some of this kind of variability on the clusters. And so from that point, for what we're thinking in the vineyards and as harvest is approaching is, okay, we need a nice long season, right? We need a long growing season to allow some of these berries that may be a little bit behind some of these others, the ability to catch up in terms of ripeness. So the rest of the growing season kind of went like this. It was fairly classic Napa Valley weather, the sea breeze, coming off of San Pablo Bay, a nice cooling season. We'd have warm days, but the sea breezes would come up here starting around 4:30 in the afternoon, cool us off. Fog, clouds would come in, and they'd burn off around like 9:30 or 10 o'clock in the morning. So it was really kind of that classic midsummer for Napa. Then as you approach harvest, we got a couple of heat spikes that were kind of thrown our way that we really had to manage through. Again, we want the grapes to be ripe, but not overripe, and a longer season is what we really needed. So we really had to be on it in terms of viticulture and making sure the vines were prepared. S.L.V. is it's a wonderful vineyard. It has almost like the perfect row orientation. It's not north-south, it's not east-west, it's on more of like an offset, which really helps it when we do have these kind of heat events during September, which really defines the vintages here in Napa Valley. That vineyard is really able to produce uniformly ripe grapes. Still have the old planting up there, planted in 1972. It's beautiful block, small, 4 acres, produces these small berries, really loose clusters, and it's grown on these are like matriarch type vines. They have, they're big trunks and they kind of grow in all these different directions, beautiful sun exposure. And S.L.V., its expression, it has this dusty cocoa powder, this kind of graphite violet note. It has more darker fruit characters, like a black currant. Some of the flavors that I love about S.L.V. are things that it's almost difficult sometimes to describe the aromas and the flavors. And that is one of the things why I love this particular vineyard, because it does produce a wine that is interesting, right? When you smell it, there's different things that are happening. And when you taste S.L.V., S.L.V. has a presence. It has both a completeness. You taste it in the front of your mouth, the side, the end. It has a completeness, but it also has a lasting impression and a richness to it. It's a wine that you can enjoy when it's young, but it's something that is also a great wine for the cellar as well. For the 19 vintage, those flavor characteristics of S.L.V., I feel like they're like amplified, right? It's a year where the wines are very expressive. You can really pick out those characteristics, that dusty cocoa powder, those graphite characters. It's very noticeable. And the wines have a real intensity to them. Well, I hope you enjoy the 2019 vintage of S.L.V. This wine is something you can enjoy soon, or you could definitely, this is a vintage you can bury in the back of your cellar and let this thing go for 30 years. It's a great vintage. Hope you enjoy it.